Welcome back everyone. Today we are going to clean some cheap Chinese gallium. For this you will need sulfuric acid, concentrated or dilute, some cheap Chinese gallium and distilled water. We start off by adding the gallium to a beaker. I put it into warm water beforehand to make it easier to remove from the tube. Then approximately 50 milliliters of distilled water were added. 5 milliliters of concentrated sulfuric acid were added. Dilute sulfuric acid can also be used. The beaker was put onto a hot plate and it was allowed to boil for 1 hour. Although we left it on the hot plate for 1 hour, the gallium started to look clean after 10 minutes. By the way, I cleaned the test tubes from gallium by simply adding some hot distilled water, sulfuric acid, to the test tube and shaking it. The gallium clumped together, forming one big blob. This blob was easily removed from the test tube. It was simply added to the rest of the gallium. This process was also used for the second test tube. After an hour of slightly boiling the solution, the gallium looked perfectly clean. I decided to save the solution and therefore added it to a bottle. Although it isn't much, some gallium sulfate was also formed and this solution will be saved and maybe we will do a future video on this stuff. The gallium itself was washed 2 times using distilled water. It was afterwards simply put back into the original storage tubes. Using a piece of tissue paper, the water, which floats on top of the gallium, was removed. The dry gallium is left behind in the tube. And there you have it. What once was cheap Chinese gallium, which was oxidized and pretty dirty, is now clean gallium. If you liked today's video, make sure to drop me one of these and consider subscribing to my channel for more stuff like this in the future. I wish all of you a nice day. Until next time. By the way, if you want to recover gallium from an alloy of gallium and aluminium, simply switch out the sulfuric acid for hydrochloric acid to recover the gallium. A large excess of hydrochloric acid should be used.